have another D-class race today in a Ferrari Dino at the Indianapolis sports car track. And here I am heading out for qualifying in my Dino. And this is probably the base model Dino. Because this doesn't have astronomical top speed, and I think this thing has only got like 130 or 140 horsepower engine. The handling isn't all that great. I did do one upgrade, which is supposed to provide better handling characteristics, and I upgraded to some different wheels. But any other upgrade that you do to this car moves it out of the D class into the C class. So as far as suspension upgrades, performance engine upgrades and stuff like that, you can't do it on this car, and keep it in the D class. So I'm kind of giving this a little bit of a test run in the D class to see how it does overall. It could certainly use some better brakes, that's for sure. But again, if I upgrade the brakes, it moves it up into the C class. So here I am completing my first qualifying lap. And it looks like I'm going to end up being, oh wow, I have the pole position, but as I transition over to the third qualifying lap, I've moved into second place as far as qualifying goes. But just because you have second place on the pole does not necessarily mean that you're going to be second place at the end of the race. But we'll see how things go here as we come around and complete the qualifying session. And I do get a little bit better time on the third qualifying lap. Okay, so let's have a look at the competition here. It looks like we have a hot pink Mazda MX-5. There I am in second place. We got a Acura Integra, a Mustang SVO, a Ford Focus, a Mercedes 190, a Toyota MR2, an Arbath 124 Spider, and a Nissan Fairlady Z, and another Acura Integra. It's not a very big field, only 10 people, but nice looking little Dino though. So let's see what happens in the race itself. And we're off. So I am a little quicker off the line than that Mazda, but let's see how I do on this first corner. That Mustang got underneath me and cut across the grass and slammed into me. And then that Maz was able to get through that little melee there and get ahead of me. Now we're heading through this little chicane straightaway part, and I thought I was going to get a penalty for going off track right there, but I didn't. And I am able to catch up to this Mazda, but this Mazda can get to these corners better than I can. This thing's got pretty skinny tires, and I'm not exactly sure who it is, but somebody is bumping into the side of me, really trying to push me off the track. It might have been that Mercedes. But I dropped down to 5th. And I cut underneath these guys a little bit, but I have to brake really hard. And that Mercedes, it swings wide and goes into the pits. So why he did that, I have no idea, but so I'm currently in 3rd. Let's see if I can hold on to this. This Acura Integra, he's gaining a little bit of ground on me in my rearview mirror. And again, this car is not, it's not going to push your eyeballs out of the back of your head. And I really, really misjudged that corner right there. And that Acura was able to get underneath me, drops me down to 4th. And this Ford Focus, he's filling up my rear view mirror pretty good. Coming out onto the front straightaway again. And again, it's got decent pickup, but not all that great. I'm only able to get up to like, a little over 120 miles an hour, 127, but then you have to instantly brake, and you have to brake early with this thing because the brakes are not all that great, so you have to give yourself more room to slow down. And the tires are pretty skinny overall, so you don't have a massive amount of grip with this car. But, it is a 1965 Ferrari Dino, so automotive technology in 1965 is certainly not anything like it is today. And this Focus, he is gaining ground on me, but not enough to overtake me. I think I can hold him off, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to catch that Acura Integra that's in front of me. I'm trying, but he's got just a bit more speed overall than I do. And he can get through the corners a little faster than I can, because if you can hear that tire squealing there, this thing is, I'm really on the edge of losing grip with this car in the corners. So I'm coming around to begin the final lap, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to keep that Focus at bay. He's dropped back quite a bit. catches up to me there on the corner, but of course he has to slow down for the corner. Yeah, there's no catching that accurate, that's for sure. So at this point, this is the final lap. At this point, I'm going, okay, I'm going to be fourth, and I just don't want to make any mistakes and allow this focus to get past me. And I have a decent amount of space between us, so I think I can hold him off as long as I remain consistent and don't make any mistakes. Coming through this little chicane part for the final time. And it kind of swings a little wide on me there. And it's really, really sliding on these tires. But it looks like I'm going to be able to hold on to fourth place. So that's my race in my Ferrari Dino at Indianapolis Sports Car Circuit. I hope you like it, and I will see you on the racetrack.